Hi everyone, and welcome to our Friday Mathematician. This was one that was actually suggested to me by one of my students today, which was kind of fun. So I've learned about a new person myself today. Her name is Shakuntala Devi, and she's from India, and she lived from 1929 to 2013. So she lived until quite recently. In fact, you can look up videos on her on the YouTube, like it's all, you can actually see her, which I think is kind of fun. Okay, she was actually known as the human computer. She didn't like that name, but that's what she was called. So this is not somebody that majored in math and like made huge contributions to the math world. This was somebody that became famous because she could do mental calculations in her head really fast and really crazy ones. Her father, who was a circus performer, so that in and of itself, awesome, noticed her special abilities with numbers when she was just 3 years old. She was memorizing numbers. By the time she was 6, he quit his job with the circus and they started touring around the country, and she would perform for people her mathematical calculations. So fast forward, like they spent a lot of their lives that way. She didn't, necessarily get a degree in mathematics or anything, but she could do these impressive mental calculations. In 1980, she correctly multiplied two 13-digit numbers in 28 seconds, which earned her a place in the Guinness Book of World Records. So the numbers, they were selected by random and computer, were this number and this number. They're big numbers. And the answer was a really big number. And she did that in her head less than a minute. Can you do that? I can barely multiply 2-digit numbers together in my head. Another one of her famous things that she did was when she was in the United States at the University of Dallas, she was given to calculate the third root of a 201-digit number. So 201-digit number. And she found the 23rd root. You guys don't even know what that means. And she did it in her head. Less than a minute. I think she said it faster than the computer could compute it. Words of disbelief and congratulations punctuated the room that had just witnessed the impossible. New York Times later marveled at the woman who has difficulty remembering her birth date, but could give you the cube root of this number or almost any other number in the time it took to ask the question. She also could take any date and tell you what day of the week it was. And she also wrote several books, not necessarily on mathematics, on lots of different subjects. So I love it when mathematicians are famous for math, but then they also do other things as well, because you don't have to do just one thing. You can do lots of things in your lives. All right, see you later.